these. You know why? Because YouTube doesn't like your boy and he monetizes them. That's why I don't do them very often. But, whatever, it's cool. So we're in a different setup today. Chilling in the bedroom. I thought, something different for once. Smoking this once in a while is relaxing at like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, listening to Party Next Door. See, when that Party Next Door is on, you know what time it is most of the time. If you know, you know. That Bro's music is so good when it's freaky time, as some would say. Trust me, if you and your girl been arguing lately, you want to make it up with her regardless who's wrong or right. Put on some B&D at night time. Trust me, the mood will change immediately. So this one's super duper low. I want to say calories, but it's super duper low in nicotine. I think this has like 2%, or it's nicotine free. It's nicotine free, that's why I get no nicotine rush. So I want to speak about London again. Like the UK, they love to vape. Everyone had a vape, even the homeless had vapes. I was like, that's crazy. Okay, that's bizarre, no judgment here, whatever. And when I say everyone has them in the UK, bro, everyone has them. From minors to teenagers to young adults. Like when I say minors, like 11 and 12 and 13-year-olds smoking is just, it's crazy because like I only do this for entertainment. I don't really like this outside of videos. I like Mary Jane once in a while. That's my go-to, just saying, it's my go-to thing. Relaxes me. It sometimes when I get like heavy anxiety or I'm a bit stressed, spark one up and I'm chill. It also relaxes me, if that makes any sense. Well, that's the whole point of Mary Jane in general, right? I remember during high school, there was this one girl, won't mention her name, but she smoked when she was 12. I think she was 13 when I met her, 14. Bro, she was a chain smoker. Whoa. And you know what the bizarre thing was? We had teachers at school, like one or two that smoked. Not a lot of teachers smoked in our school, which was surprisingly good, There's one teacher people who used to always just use because she gave free cigarettes to everyone. And I was like 14, 15 thinking to myself, that's weird. As a grown adult, you're giving children under 18, providing them with free cigarettes. It's a bad example you're setting as a teacher, or as an adult. Like when I do these videos, I make sure that my sister's nowhere near me when I smoke and spark up a Mary Jane. Nowhere near her. That's something that I've, always been very not secretive about. But like she's way too young and I don't want her involved in what I do in my personal life, I want her to know what this is when she's grown up, 16, 17, 18. I'll teach her like, hey, I'll educate her like this is what stuff is, this is what it does, it's not good for you. I always try and teach my sister what is good and what is wrong. Like for instance, I know some people will be like, why do you do that? But I'm gonna give you an example. When she wants a treat, I give her fruit. I try to give her fruit as much as possible. Sometimes I give her a piece of candy, but my preference is to just give her like a banana or an apple. always declines it. I don't know why. So let's talk about something else, about the tattoos. When you get a tattoo, it is something that is stuck with you for the rest of your life. So when you get a tattoo, think before you put it. I didn't just randomly put my tattoos on me. Well, the designs are, they're not, I don't think they're unique, but I think they're cool. They have no meaning. What is their purpose? To be on my body. And I really like them. And the more tattoos that I get, I want to make a video about them as well, telling you every story behind a tattoo, or what they use for, you know. You know what's been great lately? This has probably been the best summer I've ever had. I've met new people, I've made new friends. Every time I go out to a club, I just randomly approach people and say, hey, how are you? This and this and that. An amazing feeling. It's really dope because most people that I've met at the moment, I've met through clubbing, like random strangers. I just approach them and I'm like, you know what? I'll just approach these random people, speak to them, start a conversation, maybe exchange numbers at the end, and we link up again. First, when I clubbed out a few months ago, I'd never done it before, so I was really insecure. I was like, I don't think this is for me, but you know what works really good is drinking. Yes, when people are intoxicated, they are often more open and can often be more friendly, and not always, but in the situations I've been to, people have been nothing but friendly to me, you know. And it's also the energy that you, I don't want to say provide, but the energy that you put out is the energy that you often can get back as well. So if you're a negative person, you can highly like to get negativity back. If you're a bit positive, you can assure that you get more positive energy back. You know what I mean? So, if you're just like me, you want to make friends, you have to go out and go to clubs. Those are the best places to meet new people. I met 2 people in Italy. Actually, I met 3 people in Italy, random strangers. I just approached them. You know, everyone was a little bit intoxicated, but whatever. Speak to those 3 people frequently, which is really cool. Got some people in London that I speak to sometimes, like I've never met with them, but I speak to them on occasion. I like to go out. I don't like to go out every week, because going out every week, especially because the football season has just started, is a bit too much. I have to be, as we say in Dutch, fris en fruitig. But it's definitely cool. Try it out. And if you're someone that doesn't like to go out, I fully understand it. I was just like you, like, nah, probably ain't for me. But the more you go out, the more confidence you build up. And right now, at this moment, I try to go out and not drink much or drink in general. Just be myself. You know, I want to see what I'm like, approach people without any intoxication, you know. Because let me tell you something. When I've had a bit too much to drink, I'm not different in a way of, oh, this and that. I'm still me. And it's bizarre because most people, when they've had too much to drink, they don't think properly about their actions having consequences. But me, I'm the opposite. I've been in some situations that I was like barely able to walk, but I'm still thinking properly of like, okay, I cannot say this and I cannot do this. You know what I mean? I still have that responsibility in the back of my head saying like, yo bro, you're drunk right now. Just don't do anything dumb. And it works every time. What does suck about living in Zeeland, I found, because friends, they either live in Rotterdam, they live in Amsterdam, they live in North Brabant, and it's not like just around the corner. It's a hour and a half, 2 hour drive every time. It's not that nice. No, but I have 3 friends living here near me, which is great. My cousin, another friend, and another friend that I see once in a while, and it's always cool to just link up with them, grab a coffee, or just go to the gym. It's nice having those type of people around you as well, that you can just hit up and be like, hey, you want to go to the gym? Yeah, sure, no problem, bro, let's go hit the gym. That's really great. And since going to the gym as well, the gym is an amazing place to socialize and meet up with people and meet up new people as well. I'm more confident now as well as a person. I'm not that scared of people or insecure. I actually enjoy speaking to people. I like to go out more, you know. But I wanted to say something about the nightlife in London when I was there with my boy Dante. Roy's gonna describe how much I miss my bro, dude. Man, I miss the dude so much. He was such a dope guy. He was really cool. He's really the opposite of me. He doesn't like to go out like I do, you know. He likes to go rock climbing. Which, by the way, that was such a dope thing that he introduced me to the rock climbing scene. Amazing people as well, by the way. What a funny dude he is, Dante. Again, there's nothing bad to say about the guy. He's such an amazing dude. For those who don't know, we've been online friends for 5 years, and we met up a while ago, spent a week together, and had so much fun together. It was great, man. Seeing him hopefully next year in Texas. That is the plan. Next year in Texas for October, November. Okay, yeah, but I wanted to say something about the tats. Do they hurt? Again, everyone's pain tolerance is different. The one person has super high tolerance, the one has low. What is super important is that you just relax. You know, it's not that bad as people often say, oh, you know, this and that. It's an irritating feeling. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, it's amazing. I don't like the feeling. But once the work is done, it's artwork on your body. And that's what I find so amazing about tattoos. And I guess it all makes sense now. I've always had from a young age had a thing for women with tattoos. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a fetish or a preference. I don't know. But I love women with tattoos. It's something about it. I love it. I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Is it weird what yeah, probably. It's not that weird, is it? Like, here's the thing. I can vibe with pretty much anyone and everyone. As long as they just cool, you know, then I can vibe with you. You know, if you're a cool person, I can vibe with you. If you're not cool, then I just can't vibe. And luckily, all the people I've met throughout the year, I've been able to vibe with, you know. Now, what does make a huge difference is the fact that, like, meeting up with people for me is easy due to the fact that I've got a following, right? That does play often a huge role, you know. I've had this one for like 2 months, and look at that. Like I said, I don't smoke this really, man. I don't really do it. Cigarettes as well, like, that's the bad thing of me. It's a social thing, so when you're out clubbing, this and that, it's very normal in Dutch culture to just smoke a cigarette, or as we call it, een peukje, of tabakka, you know. That's definitely one thing I have to really control myself with, is cigarettes and vapes are like the worst things to smoke. And Mary Jane once in a while, beautiful. Just smoke it with responsibility, as I say. A cigarette is so easy to just grab or ask, like, yo, can I have a cigarette? The thing that I do, right? I'll approach someone and I'll have a conversation with them. I don't just ask, like, yo, can I get a cigarette? Walked up to this dude, I saw him smoking a cigarette, and I was like, I'll speak to the guy. Asked him where he was from, this and that. He was from Milano. I asked him what it was like, and I was like, I hope I'm not intruding, but like, may I also have a cigarette? Yeah, of course, bro. Here's a cigarette. Awesome. And then I spoke a bit further with him, and then continued my way. And that's something I found so bizarre about the nightclubs in Italy. You can smoke in the nightclubs in the Netherlands. It is impossible to just light up a cigarette in a club because it's not appreciated. It's considered rude. I think it's legal as well in most places. Anyways, enough gibberish. I hope you enjoyed this relaxing video. Again, I don't make these often because YouTube, for some reason, kinda doesn't promote this type of content, and also I don't make a buck of it, which is irritating. I would love to make a channel dedicated to these type of videos, but again, YouTube, their rules still nowadays are very vague. Hey, look, I don't make the rules on this platform. I really wish if I was the CEO that I would make people do this more often so they can also make a buck. But at the end of the day, I don't have much to complain. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time. Peace out.